joining me. We are going to make some Valentines. That is going to be our thing today. We, Chalk Couture came out with a kit, a chalk made kit, Valentine for You kit. It is still available, comes with color directions like this, and then all the things you need to complete 30 Valentines. I think it's a really good deal. It's about 30 bucks, so about $1 a Valentine. You do need to get the things to go in the little baggies. So that's the only thing you'd have to purchase extra. But I am here to say you can totally do it through the Dollar Tree. So that's what I'm going to do. And the fact is you can use these over and over and over and over again. So every year you can just pull them out for Valentine's Day and remake them. So anyway, that's what we're going to do today is this chalk made kit for you to show you. This is the transfer that comes with the kit. And it's got lots of goodies on it. Let me tell you what all the different ones are, and then we'll start out. I think I'm just going to do one today to show you, and you can get the idea. And then be sure you're staying tuned to see if I make more. So the first one is popping through. Oh, I forgot to get popcorn. Like, that would be really super simple. Just get a package of popcorn. It says popping through with a Valentine for you. You're officially awesome. You could use fish crackers. This one says, have a ball on Valentine's Day. I couldn't find any little bouncy balls at the Dollar Tree, so maybe Walmart would have them. Have a colorful Valentine's Day, and I actually think that's the one we're going to do today because I got some crayons. And this one says, I'm a sucker for you. I also got some suckers at the Dollar Tree. They came like in a, let me show you. I did a little Dollar Tree. It's been like 2 weeks since I've been out and driving. So I got these little Mickey Mouse Jr. I was just going to split them up for my piano students. I think a lot of times, these were at the Dollar Tree. A lot of times the parents of my piano kids probably appreciate not getting candy. So I a lot of times try to give Valentines that don't have any. But what else did I get? Oh, the suckers. This was $1.25 for 7 cherry pop Tootsie Roll soft pops. So you could use that to transfer with that. Wouldn't that be cute? Let's see. I'm a sucker for you. Party Hardy Valentine. You could do anything with hearts. Maybe the hearts, the individual conversation hearts you could do. You're so sweet Valentine. That, again, could be any candy that you want to do. Make no mistake, you're awesome. I think it would be really cute to do that with erasers. Wishes and kisses for you. You could do heart kisses, any kind of kisses. Or I saw like gummy lips. That would work. My heart's a glow for you. This one I actually did also get. Oh, I got these little light up sticks, and I plan on just making a tag and sticking it on there. I'll probably give that to the girls to give away because that's kind of cute. But I'm not gonna make that today. And then no laughing matter. You're great. Down here, and you're adorable. No laughing matter. Oh, so like, I don't know what that would be. Maybe Laffy Taffy? That would be a good one. I just love these little kind of sarcastic, funny little sayings. I love those. You're adorable. This will keep me going. I send out kind of fun packages in the mail to my college student, and this will keep me going all month, I think. So I'll send them something every week and put a little tag on it that's corny. My kids say it's corny. And then you're adorable. That would work great with the Play-Doh. You know, they make the little packs of Play-Doh. But I think that would be a really cute sign also to give, like, you could do it with cookie dough. Like the cookie dough, either the dry pack or the refrigerated one for a neighbor or friend. I think that would be so much fun. So those are the different transfers. Oh my goodness. This is muddy. I also found some other things. You know, you can't just go into Dollar Tree. It's like a whole new store. I haven't been there for 2 weeks. There's a whole new store in there. So I was excited. Look at this sign. Isn't that cute? It's actually, it looks like it's grooved, but it's not. It's just printed on. Is that cute? That was in the dollar. That was in the craft section. And then I also found this. This was in brown and in black. And I thought that would be a cute sign to work with. $1.25, I think. And then this one, I kind of thought I might do a little bit of a redo on this. I'm not sure. Haven't decided. But I thought it was kind of cute. $1.25 as well. So those are what I got. So if this is your first time watching, go ahead and put 1 ST on down below so that I know you're a first timer. And if you've been here before, please welcome those first timers by telling them where you're coming in from. So just put your state in. Still recovering. I'm still recovering from influenza A. I don't feel 100%. I honestly probably could take a nap. Okay, so we went over the transfer. The other things that came with this, everything you need to make these little kits except whatever you put in the bags. So that's your choice, what you want to put in the bags. But you could go really inexpensive and, you know, it would be fun. And the fact that you make it yourself, I think it's kind of fun. So one of the things that came with it are little pink staples that you can put in your regular stapler. So I did bring my stapler. I think this will fit. I'm thinking mechanically I maybe don't know, but they're little staples. I don't know how many are in here. I want to say, did they say how many staples? Must be at least 30. Oh, 100 pink and red staples. Cute. So the staples to make the packs. This all comes packaged up like this. I opened this and I was panicking right before because I couldn't find all of it. I had it in 2 different places in the camper. And then these are the little toppers. These are chalk suede. This is what we're going to use to the chalk on. Let's get one out here. There are 30 of these, I think. Yeah, 30 chalk suede bag toppers. And they're already pre-cut. So you're going to take these. These are the little cellophane bags. There's also 30 of these. And you put your little item in there. And then you put your staples in the stapler. And put this over the top and staple it for your little Valentine. Isn't that the cutest? I think it's so fun. Hey, Mom, we're live. If you see that little right there, that red live button, that means you're live. Just wanted to let you know. But thanks for putting hashtag replay. If you're watching on the replay and you don't see that little red box, you're actually live. You're watching the replay. So put hashtag replay. She's getting so good at just watching later. She doesn't know she's on right now. The other thing that you do get with this little kit, like I said, this is just under $30. So this is a really good set. Are peony chalk singles. There is candy apple red, one of my favorites. And then raspberry sorbet and shimmer gold. So 4 packets of paste come with that. You even get a little squeegee to do it with and the little trays to put your, squeeze your paste in. Today I am not going to actually use that. I'm probably going to just use my jars of paste and my own things. Let's see. Is that everything? Yep. And the color directions. So that's what we're going to do today. We're going to try it out. Usually with these minis, because there's 12 of these on a sheet, this is our B size transfer. It's 8.5 and 11. These are reusable, so I will use them a couple of times to make the Valentines, take them in, wash them, and use them again. So year after year, you can remake these and make different Valentines every year, and the kids will never know it's the same kit. And usually with minis, I cut them individually, and then I keep them in a file. But I think this one I want to keep together because they are all for the Valentine. So I want to kind of keep them together. And I like to have them all, you know, all together in one place so I know which ones go with which set. Otherwise, usually I do cut them up and put them in a 3x5 file to keep track of them. But I think today we're just going to go ahead and cut off the one we want to do. So let's see. I said I wanted to do this. Have a colorful Valentine's Day. Thought that one would be fun to do. And we're going to just go ahead and stick it on our fuzz cloth to start off because we want to make sure, I'll put you down here. We want to make sure that it gets fuzzed up before we use it. If you would like, so tell me, do you make your own Valentines or do you buy them? Make or buy? I would love to know the answer to that. And then do you do them with adults or just the kids, or what's your process? That's what I would like to know. So we're just going to fuzz this up, and we're going to start out, I'll probably make 2 of these. The reason you want to fuzz it the first time you use it is because you want to make sure it doesn't stick too hard. Paper, you don't want it to stick too hard. So we're going to just stick it on here. This is a reusable silk transfer. I know it looks white in there, but it actually has fabric to make it so you can have nice small lettering and everything. So it just kind of helps it out to be nice and detailed. You can have details without having, like, when you do stencils, have you ever noticed there's like those lines? You can only go so small with them, and they kind of end up being a little like you have to either color it in. See what we got for some pinks today. Slate rose. See if we've got that red. All right. Okay. And you could use the small squeegee. You could even, if you wanted to, cut it in half so you can have a smaller area. I'm probably going to use one of our tools today, a couple of our tools maybe, to get, because these are so little. So I want to get them kind of in the little areas. So we're going to start out by doing this. It says cut your transfer along, just to tell you what the directions say. It's like 1 by 1, cut the transfer part along the cut lines. And then it tells you to knead the paste packets. So these little paste packets, when you go to use them, make sure you knead them. And then peel off the transfer and fuzz it. You can use the fuzzing cloth, or you can use it even on your shirt or a clean towel. And then you put it on, and you want to make sure you have all the bubbles out, because bubbles will create a problem. All right, let's see what we want to do. Ooh, my red is getting down there. Getting down there. Gonna put a little bit of water in there, distilled water. So that it kind of has a better consistency. There are some dry areas on this, so I'm just going to mix this up really good. Getting down, used a lot of this candy apple red during Christmas, so we're getting down to the bottom of the barrel. But the cool thing is this really does last a long time. Our chalks are water soluble, water washable, and so that's why I can add the distilled water. Sink water is probably not the best to use in there because it does have like germs and things in it. Living organism. Oops. And because this is not, I'm already making a mess. Rule number 1, keep wipes in the wings. Keep wipes in the wings to clean up after. Okay. I have like no kids. Everybody, the guys the guys, Bethany and Levi and my husband went with a couple guys from church ice fishing. So they're out ice fishing. And Lydia and I are like, no thank you. So we did a little girls' lunch together, and now she's meeting a friend for coffee. It's her last day off of school. The girls go back to school tomorrow. Do you guys if you have kids in school, when do you go back to school? Was it today? Thankfully, my husband had off work today. Today was his actual holiday, paid holiday, so he got to go ice fishing. When the ice fishing opportunity came up, we were going to go tubing at Snowhaven for our Christmas present, and we decided since Dad had off, they could go fishing today and Friday. We're going to go snow tubing, so we had a little bit of sprinkle last night. I think I kind of like peony. I really like peony. So I think we're going to use 2 colors. I'm not going to use all the colors. And this one's got its own issues here, I would say. Puts a little bit in there. Sometimes, if you leave them sit because there's air in the jar, then they kind of get a little more dry. So I'm just going to mix this up a little. Kind of making a mess, aren't I? So they're off. Lydia's at the coffee shop with her friend, so I'm alone, and she's like, you should do a video. And I'm like, good idea. I should probably work. So that's why it was kind of late notice for this live today, but I thought put it in all the places, and hopefully even if you just watch on the replay, that's good too. Good to see actually different people today. Usually I don't see, different times of the day. I usually go in the evening, so I don't always catch everybody. Just depends, right? This one lady was saying she would go live like at midnight and she would have like lots of people come on, and it was like, oh my goodness, what are people doing on the internet that late? But it would depend, you know, like where you live too, I guess. The cool thing about this is that, I don't know, sometimes when you do give a gift, it's more the thought that counts. So the fact that you're making your own Valentines, I think it's kind of fun. I'm kind of, gifting is my love language. I love to give gifts. I love to receive gifts. I love to watch people open my gifts. So this is right up my alley to give gifts. Valentine's, I could take or leave, but you know, it's an excuse for gifts. And I prefer not to be like giving to Hallmark. It's better to make my own. And this is definitely something that's going to go for year after year. You can use this over and over and over again because these are reusable. All right, we're going to get that one cleaned off a little bit because that got kind of messy. All right, I'm going to start out with the red, I think, because, and a white, because I've really made a mess. I'm a messy crafter. You'll have to excuse me. Do your kids' schools, like, because we homeschool, so I don't really know. Do you have to, like, make a mailbox? Do you remember that? Like, having to make your own Valentine's box, and then everybody would bring in the Valentines. Is that still a thing? I'm just curious. Curious what everybody does. What do the kids these days do at school? I have no idea. No idea. I'm just going to do the little hearts. I'm just using this tool to get in. Like I said, the way you could do this is cut that little squeegee in half. I don't think you'll regret cutting one in half because these are little, but they're cute. And I totally don't only want to do these little bags. I'm planning on doing some little tags like those. I couldn't find mini lights to go into these bags. So my thought with that was, boy, I've got red all over now. I'm going to be red forever because red has more pigment than everything else. Oof-da. Oof-da. I'll throw that away before I get myself in more trouble. I figured I would use some of our chalk suede tags and make them and then just tie them with a ribbon onto those lights sticks. I thought that would be a cute one. I think we must need new batteries in our, we have like a dog bark stop, and our neighbors' dogs, I don't know, they just don't think it's their responsibility to stop them from barking, I guess. Or take care of them. They think they're outside dogs. Just leave them outside, let them bark. So I put up one of those dog bark things so that every time they bark, it kind of sets off. I think I'm going to do colorful in red. This middle section. We'll see how this... If you guys have watched me at all, you know I'm not like a very good small area. This would be a really good hot mess one too, where you could just put the colors on and spread them out. And that would really work. It's probably more difficult for me here just because I've like kind of gotten it all over first. All right, now we're going to do the rest in pink, and then we'll peel it to reveal. This is so easy. All you have to do is peel off these transfers, place it onto your item that you want to do. You could do it on anything. You could do little blocks and do decorations. You could do cards. You could do tags, like I said before. It would be cute on tags. You know, if you have a Valentine's wreath and want to just decorate it up a little bit more, add a little bit to it, you could do that just by adding. Okay, so now we pasted. So first we peeled, we placed, now we pasted, and now we're going to peel to reveal. And you know what? The nice thing about this chalk suede, boy, one little Valentine is making, we're digging in 3 deep here for, I want to show you, I got a little bit on my finger on the corner there. And so what I'm going to do, the reason I love the chalk suede is because you can wash it off while it's still wet. So we're going to do that down here before we get too far. Get that off. It is red, of course. Okay, get this. Oh my gosh. as I'm cleaning one area off, I'm getting fingerprints on the other areas. I am a hot mess today. Hot mess. Hot mess. So I went into Dollar Tree and it's like, I haven't been there for 2 weeks because I've been sick. I realized 2 weeks I haven't driven anywhere. I haven't done anything. I've been homesick for the entire vacation. So now we're going to peel to reveal, and I'll try to show you this. I'm just going to take it up kind of slowly from the center. You don't want to go at an angle. Cute. I'm going to just set that there. So there you go. Isn't that cute? Have a colorful, even with all that mess I was making, I think it turned out really cute, didn't it? I'm going to set that there, let that dry a little bit. Anyway, I just didn't go anywhere. I'm going to try to do 2. I usually can use the transfers twice, so much more than that though, it does start to get dried and caked on. So we're going to just center this again and do it again. So you could wash it off and do it again, or you could do all different ones. It doesn't really matter. It's up to you, however you want to do it. I usually, with the students, I usually just give them all the same thing. So I'll be making like a dozen of these the same way. But I'll just start out with 2 today so we can... I even think our tags, like these are pretty close. You could almost fold these in half and use them as well for toppers if you run out of these toppers. Our chalk suede tags. I love the chalk suede. It feels like suede. It's really kind of textile. It's got a textile feel to it, which is kind of fun. All right, I'm just going to make sure all the bubbles are out. Try not to get too much all over the place. I'm going to start out with that red again. Candy apple red. And I probably have the most messy red jars of paste ever. And this, as far as I know, this transfer actually is only available in the kit. So if you want this, I think $30 is not bad. As a designer, I get 40% off. So I think it was like, so, you know, that was almost like $17, I think, for 30 Valentines. I thought it was a really great deal. And I love the idea of making my own Valentines. So now I have the transfer and I can just keep making. We could also cut we have cards, the chalk suede, oops, that's not it. Chalk suede cards. You could cut those in, oop, that's the envelopes. Anyway, we have the chalk suede cards. You could cut those up too and make your own little toppers. If you wanted to use that. All right, let's see if we can get these to show. Sometimes if the chalk paste, oops, that was messy. Good thing it wasn't very runny. If the chalk paste gets too dried up in the screen, it will come off with the transfer when you pull it up. So you just want to make sure you're getting it nice and wet up again the second time. That's going to be the challenge. So we'll pull off slowly and hopefully be able to see if we missed a spot. So be watching for that. Using the peony on here. And like I said, there's 4 different colors. You don't have to use these colors at all. I'm just using what I have. Like I said, it's actually really not going to use a ton. So a lot of times I like to just, when I use those singles packets, I like to just go ahead and squeeze a little bit out onto my squeegee and then use it that way. And then I put like a clothespin on it to close it off and save it for later. Trying to get these edges off where I got off on the white. Messy as usual. This is where that chalk suede really is useful because it's washable. It's made to be used with our chalks, and you know, I don't know if you've ever done stamping, like really nice paper and with the cardstock, and then you make a little boo-boo and you're like, oh man, that's a mess. And there's no going back because inks are usually... All right, we're going to try to get this off. Like I said, you want to try to pull from the center. So we're going to take a look and see how we did. The second time may not be as well good of an imprint. Sometimes it dries up a little bit too much. So we're just going to keep an eye on it, but it's looking good. Looking good. And actually it looks like this transfer really stuck the second time because I'm seeing some tear off of it. Oops, Valentine is not clear. I'm just gonna smear it in there, try to get it on there. All right. My peony is kind of dry too. Oops. And the S is not there either. The V wasn't there, the S isn't there. Gotta get it, right? Nice thing about it being sticky backed is you can stick it back down. One of the hearts is kind of light here. Stick it back down and try again. I just goobered it. I'm doing great. There we go. Got it. All right, and I'm just going to put this back on the backing, and this is getting a little overused. You can see it's kind of curling up. I'm going to take that in. We're going to wash that in the sink so that I can reuse it again. And I'm going to start with my fourth and hopefully final. Hey, Melissa. Good to see you. My fourth wipe here. Holy cow. This is a messy job. I'm not sure what's wrong with me. I want to look at this one. I guess there is none. I'm just using this wipe to get off anything that I goobered on here. Try to get it off anyway. The nice thing about this chalk suede is it really does come off. Pretty simple to get it off. Wipe, wipe, wipe. At least there's a little going back. It's not like stamping where you're permanent. Have you ever done that? Like where you're... Well, this has got a little bit of edges. It wouldn't be my favorite, but you know what? They're not going to care, right? All right, here we go. There it is. Let's see if we can get it in. You could see kind of on the sides. I maybe like would go back with the little hearts and do little hearts on there to kind of clean it up or cover up my little smudges. And I'm going to wipe this off. Put this back right away. Sometimes I find if I clean off my tools right away, they're really quick and easy. And then I could just put them back in my thing where they'll be accessible for me. Put the lid back on. I am going to add some water. I like to let water soak on in my jars when they're getting dried up. And this one it's just been a while since we've used peony. Do you say peony or peony? I think I had this discussion last year when I got this. I know I've heard some people call it peony. It sounds weird to me. Might be my Midwestern accent. So lots of exciting things come. I was so excited this morning. Every January, Chalk Couture has what's called a creative kickstart. And basically what they do is they always have like some sort of incentive where if you place an order, you can get something free. And this month's is so awesome. If you want more information on that, it's going to be a door sign, an oval door sign with numbers on it. And you can get it, you can earn it for free. So if you'd like information on how to get this month's, it's going to be available on Friday. This month's Creative Kickstart. It's a door hanger. It's so cute. It's a 10 by 14 door hanger. And like I said, it says, welcome to our home or my home. You can personalize it and then put the number on it. I think it would be an amazing realtor's gift. So I'm thinking about offering that as a service to realtors to make a personalized home sign for them. But you can get the kit and make your own home sign for free. So just put free. It's available on Friday, and I will get the information to you so that You won't miss out on that. It'll be so exciting. I'm so excited. I ordered mine. The nice thing about being a designer for Chalkatours, we get to pre-order things and get things ahead of time so we can demo them, which is pretty exciting. So I love that part of it. I love to craft, and there's nothing better than getting the crafts ahead of time. That's so much fun. So that I'm pretty excited about. I ordered today, so as soon as I get that in, I will be demoing that for sure. That is our creative kickstart, and just put free if you want more information on that. And if you'd like to know how you could get yours ahead of time and just order it, because it's going to be like make a purchase to get it for free. And club members actually have a better deal than regular customers, so you can get extras for free. You're going to get extra. You're actually going to get the pace for the project. So these are the little bags that came with this project. And I just decided, I don't know how many crayons I'm going to put in even. It doesn't necessarily have to be full, but I kind of like it to look a little full. Seems like they're all green. I have a couple of little students. Well, I have a whole family of kids that they all seem to like green. Green's one of their favorite ones, so I have to intermix a little bit and make sure not all the greens go in one. Okay, so how many do we have in there? 8 little crayons. I'm gonna put those in there, and then that's my second one. This is gonna go in here. I've still got red everywhere. Everywhere. Okay, so wipe number 5. Wipe number 5. You never know how messy an activity is going to be. You just never know. I'm going to try again because this looks really pink where I got that red on there. I don't know what to do for that. I messed that one up. Maybe if you're worried about going outside the lines like I did, maybe go ahead and tape it off on the outside. That would work, the blue tape. All right, so we're going to see how these little staples work. I've got my stapler here, and we've got little staples, pink and red. They said 100 pink and red. I have to keep this stapler in here. I don't want my kids using the staples. Oh, that whole thing will stick in there. Question is, which way? Does it tell you? I would think it would go with the back down. Is that the way? And I don't want to waste them. They're precious, right? I've never done colored staples. Have you guys ever done colored staples before? I'm kind of excited. This is exciting. The smallest things make me so excited. I love it when an idea comes together, right? Okay, so we're gonna put this on here. And we want the bag to be plenty in there. I don't know which way. Yeah, I guess that would be the way. My stapler actually, oh, it did it. It's cute. Well, a little crooked, but hey, it's okay. Look it. Isn't that cute? Little pink staples. I mean, you could use silver. It totally works, right? And of course, I didn't even do it evenly. It's totally fine. There's 100 in there, so you have a little bit of leeway. I'm going to do another one with this other one. I think it's cute. Have a colorful Valentine's Day. So we're going to put 8 in. I didn't even count out, like, how many of these boxes. I just knew I didn't need to put the whole box in. Kind of wanted to put some fun crayons in. Put some green. Oh, I already got a green. Like I said, I know which students are going to be looking for all the greens. Seems like these colors, these you could get Crayola crayons. I think that might be a better option. They're probably better quality crayons. Just my opinion. But I just was trying to grab what I could from Dollar Tree. Here's a brown. Yeah, I guess that would be right. There would be 2, 3, 4. Oop, don't, one too many. There should be, yep, 3 bags in each one. So I'll probably have to pick up some more to finish this project out for my piano students. But I think it's kind of a cute. I guess you could go all the way to the end and just not staple to the end. Just don't want to staple the crayons. That didn't work so good. So we're gonna better. There it is. All right, we made 2 little Valentines. Really wouldn't take that long. Aren't those the cutest? Such a cute idea to make little Valentines for Valentine's Day for my students. And I think, like I said, I know myself as a parent, I would appreciate not getting candy. I don't know. I always worry about giving my kids candy as they walk out the door from piano lessons. I definitely don't give kids candy before they start their lessons, because that's a disaster. Because then I have to deal with the candy overload. But I try not to give too much candy, actually. And it's funny, actually, most of they're pretty good usually about the candy, wanting candy or not. So there it is, 2 little Valentines. You can make 30 Valentines out of this kit. It will take some washing in between because you don't want to, you know, goober it up really badly. But you can make different sorts. Those are pretty cute, those pink staples. I really like those. So you can make all different sorts of, and then I just, personally, I'll just write on the back my name, and that'll be it. All the things for me, and if you would like more information about becoming a designer and be able to get things ahead of time, go ahead and put CC me, and I will get you more information about that, because it is really a lot of fun. We have a special promotion for January. You can get over $250 worth of Chalk Couture craft items, plus you can pre-order that Kickstart door sign. So cool. Look over my website because I did put up a reels about it, so you can kind of check out what the Kickstart's going to be about. And we will keep on crafting. I hope you have a very blessed evening.